All right, everybody, this is assignment 1.3. Our outcome for today is enduring issues. Um, so, in order to meet that outcome, um, you have to identify and define enduring issues related to a historical time period using text or media. We'll be looking at both today. We'll be looking at text and we'll be looking at an image. Okay, so you do now is what are some issues that South Africa faced during apartheid that other countries still experience today? So, an enduring issue, what is that? Some of you guys who have had a class with me before should know what this is. Um, but it is a long lasting issue, um, a long lasting challenge or problem that society has faced, debated, or discussed across time, right? So, the word enduring itself, right, means long lasting. The issue means problem or challenge. So when you put those two things together, it's a challenge or a problem that society has faced, debated, or discussed across time. So there's a list of enduring issues here, but there are many more enduring issues that are not on this list, and I want you to think of one or two that aren't on this list, right? A lot of times I don't like giving you all this list because I feel like it allows you to think very limitedly about what an enduring issue is. So here are some examples: conflict, inequality, discrimination, desire for power, abuse of power, technology, colonization, imperialism, nationalism, human rights violations, scarcity of resources, which means like lack of resources, security issues, the impact of humans on the environment. For examples of that would be global warming, pollution, etc. Population growth, like a population getting too large, um, urbanization, which is people moving from a suburban area or a rural area into a big city, and cultural diffusion, which is like different cultures bleeding into um, another culture. Okay, so what is an enduring issue that we face in the United States? Explain how and why it is an issue. That's what you're going to do on your handout. Um, and today we're going to annotate some documents. So in person, using pen and paper, annotation looks different than it does on the computer, right? So I want you to think about the key details of whatever it is you're looking at, whether it be a text or an image. So the who and the what, right? You want to think about the person, group of people, or the idea the document is about, right? Maybe it's a subject, maybe it's not a person, maybe it's just like a specific topic. And then you want to think about what did that person do, right? Or what did they do? What is the subject doing? What is being done to them? So maybe the subject, the person that this text is about, maybe they're not doing the action. Maybe something is being done to them. The when is going to be a date, year, or it can be before, or during, or after something. Where is going to be the location that this thing is taking place. The why is the reason that it's happening. Right, so I gave you my example, right? So any policeman, this is the Native Passbook Law, which is one of the apartheid laws. Any policeman may at any time call upon an African, a black, who has attained the age of 16 years to produce his reference or passbook. If a reference book has been issued to him, but he fails to produce it because it is not in his possession at the time, he commits a criminal offense and is liable to a fine not exceeding £10 or imprisonment for a period not exceeding 1 month, right? And the source is from Leslie Rubin and Neville Rubin. This is apartheid, and this is where the document comes from. Okay, so who or what, right? This is about the native South Africans, right? Does what, right? What they had to carry Pax books. When was this happening? 1952. Where? South Africa, and why? If they did not, they would be arrested or fined. I could have also said because it was part of the apartheid laws. Okay. Oops. So one enduring issue that I find in this document is unjust laws. In the document, it says any policeman may at any time call upon an African who is over 16. This is unfair because it only applies to the blacks in South Africa, not the whites. So this goes back to me creating a claim, right? So my claim is that an enduring issue in South Africa is unjust laws. And that I'm using evidence and reasoning to support that this is an unjust law, right? It's unfair because it only applies to the blacks in South Africa. All right, now you're going to complete documents 2 through 4 on your own. And your assessment is going to be, of all the enduring issues, and from documents 1 through 4, which one do you think had the largest impact on the native South Africans, right? And explain why you feel that way. And then in order to earn an E on this assignment, all you have to do is choose one of the enduring issues from document 1 through 4, and then give an example of how this issue is enduring today or at another point in history. So if you choose unjust laws, is that something that you see here today in the world or at another point in history that you've learned? I'm going to call it now. And then you could submit. All right.